Okay, first I will explain the meaning of bullying. Currently, there are many cases of bullying among the public. Most victims are unable to fight back when they are intimidated by the perpetrator. Bullying itself is also deliberate behavior by a group of people who intend to harm the victim both psychologically and mentally. This behavior is also often aimed at certain people for various reasons, such as race, religion, type of religion, one's psychical condition, and many more, including because the perpetrator hates the victim for a particular reason. Bullying perpetrators also mostly do this because at home they are not noticed or even often get violence in the house. This can also have an effect on the child that causes him to take out his anger on others, which in turn causes him to become the bully. Bullying itself mostly occurs in children and adolescents. Thank you.
Okay, now I want to explain about the factor and the impact of bullying. The factors that influence bullying behavior are personality, family, adverse children experience, and the school environment. Research on bullying is mostly carried out on adolescents with the scope of research in school. The impact of bullying cases for victims. The bullying behavior above can cause serious negative effects for victims, including mental disorders ranging from sensitivity, intense anger, depression, low self-esteem, decreased sleep quality, the desire to hurt yourself, to suicide. According to a study, the cause of bullying can come from both the victim and the bully himself. The cause of bullying origination from the victim include psychical appearance that is considered different or out of date when compared to other people in general, come from a different race which are considered as a minority, the tendency of different sexual orientations to enter adolescence. For example, gay, lesbian, transgender, and so on. When considered weak and unable to fight against those around him, seems not easy to get along with, and has few friends. Meanwhile, the factors that cause bullying in terms of the bullying itself include bullies have personal problems that make them helpless in their own lives. The perpetrator is a victim of bullying in the family environment. He then responds by bullying others who were weaker than him. The perpetrator jealously towards the victim because he does not have the same future as the person. Not infrequently, perpetrators deliberately oppress others just to get attention. Difficulty controlling emotion when angry and frustrated, so they take it out with bullying to others. Thank you.
Next, I will explain how to deal with bullying. Of course, bullying can be prevented. There are ways to prevent bullying from happening. First, try to stay calm. Take a deep breath for about a minute, then exhale slowly outward. Second, as much as possible, do not show anger or sadness in front of the perpetrator. Third, stand up straight, raise your head and look at the bully firmly. Face it and have nothing to fear. Fourth, if the perpetrators ask you due to harmful behavior, refuse in politely and firmly. Fifth, avoid immediately if you might be in danger. 6. Block all social media accounts of the perpetrator. Happens when you experience cyberbullying on the internet. Finally, save the bullying's behavior as evidence to be perpetrator to the authorities. Next, advice from both of us for you as parents should take action and advise the children families such as first, instill moral and positive values from an early age in children. Second, build good communication with the children, then accompany them in process of growth and development. Third, frequently invite children to discuss to find out what actions he might get from the people around him. Uh, Fourth, support the child's interests and talents in positive activities. Fifth, build a sense of empathy in children towards the environment and the people around them. And finally, if the child tends to be seen as a bully, have the child discuss it and explain that this is not good behavior. Thank you.